Okay, students, this is a review over some of the questions on Quiz 5.2. As you can see, you're looking at the numbers of submitted grades up there, and hopefully if you're plugged into the course, you understand why I'm not doing a bunch of questions. All right, but there are a couple questions that we need to look at. Now, if you notice here, here's the performance here of those folks reflected in that histogram at the bottom there. By the way, that's pretty good. Looks like 9 and 15 are questions that gave people a little trouble. So let's do this. Let's take a little time and look at this together. Now we read the question and it says the following. Hold on a second. Let me see if I got my pen to work. Oh, yes. Okay. Suppose that $878 is invested at 7.5% compounded quarterly. How much is the account in the account after 14 years? Okay, round your answer to the nearest cent. Now remember, nearest cent is 0.01, right? Okay. Then I made a note to you, don't include your dollar sign in the answer. All right, well, we know that this is compound interest, so you're going to go A, the amount, is equal to P, the principal, 1 plus R over N, 2, the NT. Now remember, both of those variables are in the power position. All right, let's plug in what we know. First of all, we have $878. Next, we have the interest rate. Remember, it's always as a decimal if you've been reading properly and looking at my videos. And now it says compound quarterly. Well, how many quarters are in a dollar? Okay, how many quarters are there in a year? 4. Okay, and then 14 years. Well, it's 14 quarters. It's 14 quarters, okay? Now, you will not understand that totally unless you go back and look at my compound interest video. That will also help with your financial health as well, but that's a topic of conversation for another day. So now what I want you to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to put it into a standard like TI-83 calculator. Okay, some of you guys are making mistakes with how you're putting it in the calculator. Remember, like I said before, both of them are in the power position. Let's see what happened. Okay, folks, so I cranked that out and I had 2508.7. Now remember, I got to round to the next position, so that's going to be a 6. So folks, if I went over and I checked my answer, lo and behold, I have the correct answer. That is how to read the question, to answer the question, little pieces at a time, and to check your answer. Next question. All right, for some reason people had a little trouble with this, so let's take a look and see what we could do. Now, you may want to rewrite that. It said let log of A equal 5. Okay, I get that. Log of B equal negative 25. Now remember, there's no base here, right? So that's common log, base 10. Okay, so I get that. Find log of A over B. This is what they want you to find. What's log of A over B? Well, hey, we know the properties. Do not forget to watch the video on log functions. About time mark 9 minutes, 30 minutes, I reviewed the properties of logs. Anyway, so the log of A over B is really the log of A minus the log of B. Well, we already know the log of A is 5 minus the log of B is negative 25. Lo and behold, 30. So 30 is the correct answer. And if I move this out of the way, 30 is indicated as the correct answer as well. So please be mindful of that. Okay, so there's some of your answers to the 2 most difficult questions. Students, please study, prepare, know the material, and you'll experience success, and that will build up your confidence, which will help you to study again and even do better in the course. So be mindful of all of that, and I certainly wish you the best. Thank you.